Happy Autistic Awareness Month, or Acceptance Month, whatever you want to call it. My name is Mahesha Blaylock, and this is a new series called Before You Judge. I solely own this series. Nobody could steal it from me. No matter how much money I have, it's intellectual property and it's mine. This is a new series, a new docu-series called Before You Judge. And starting with this video, I'm currently 34 years old, living in a war zone of Stockton, California. I'm sleeping on my floor because all the stuff that is supposed to be in my closet is on my bed. And I'm in an apartment where it's infested with bugs. And my apartment has been sprayed and fumigated twice and fogged once. And they still come. I even try cleaning. They still come. This is from a birth injury. Only from a birth injury is all I know. Still moving, still can carry stuff. But it's with me for life. Also, I was diagnosed with being on an autistic spectrum. Asperger's syndrome was what they call it, and it was when I was 4. I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old. Family, friends, well, I only have a few, but a few real good ones, but none of can help me in an actionary way. All they do is talk. You just really don't do anything. I always do like things myself anyway. I always try to. I've never been out of the country. The only 2 states I've ever been in is Nevada and Arkansas. I love to travel, I love nature, and I love art. Whether it be music, dance, aerials, pretty much any kind of art. I am an artist. I do consider myself an entrepreneur because I do have a website under a different name, which is Opal Aquel. And there I sell goods and services. Not only maybe some self-help journals or things of that nature. I also just, of course, show off my graphic arts. As a matter of fact, I'll get to that later. This is from my store. It's a little dirty, yeah, but I just drank off of it. The cup is available on my website, opaquel.com. And it's, of course, for $8. I sell the art and not really the product itself. And it's, of course, worth every penny. It's dishwasher and microwave safe. But, life as a disabled person has been super hard. Especially when you have to go through religion and therapy. And both has ultimately failed you. It has failed me. I tried God, Jesus, Christian. Even tried, well, I didn't really try Jehovah's Witness, but I have some relatives that are, but I value my freedom, and I always have been, since I was a small child. Not really much to tell about my life. I was born disabled, got picked bullied on, pretty much still to this day, even by my own family. But I graduated high school with a diploma. Since then, I've been trying to live my life. I've been to a few places, but not as far as the average people. Not as far as, not as much as the standard for society, I guess. So, yeah. And I only get $1,000 a month to live on because of this. That's all they give me. And I live in subsidized housing because not all of it's going to cover the rent. And I live in a world in the city where this and this mind is not ever valued. Maybe by some old folks, but there's no respect here. And some of you figure why I'm an atheist. Well, there you go. God or whoever runs this universe has not really shown me that my life is really worth living. Not even as far as finances. So, and I have been robbed a few times. So before you judge, please consider not only that, but my autism, my disability, and even my childhood PTSD. My adult, of course, PTSD has come from robberies. Not just of ideas, but things as well. That's a result of being vulnerable. You get robbed. And not let yourself have a disability. That's absolutely worse. Thank you for coming to Before You Judge. Make sure you're not judging like God or your Bible say. Just don't judge my life. Do not judge but unless you want to get judged. Ain't that what it says? I thought so. Until next time.